Are live. It's 10:58. We're a little early tonight here on the East Coast. We're ready to rip 2023 Panini Prizm WWE full hobby box case. Cannot wait to get into another case of this. It's been a little while. We've been doing a lot of undercard here lately. We're back with some hobby tonight. Drippy is here in the house. Welcome to everyone over on YouTube. Again, Instagram is our main streaming platform, but we are also live on YouTube. We will respond to comments as quickly as we can on both platforms. Usually Instagram is the way that we respond the quickest, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of responding to both as quickly as possible. So again, welcome to everybody who decided to join the break. We've got 12 beautiful, fresh hobby boxes to rip tonight. Chesapeake Collectibles, what's going on? Doug, what's up? Huncho, what's going on? Doug says, I've tried and keep losing. I'm sorry to hear that, Doug. We have a great group here. Steve is back, fresh off the first Becky auto that I've pulled him in 2023. Can we double down tonight and hit another Becky? Who knows? It Ain't Easy Being Greasy is back. What is going on, my friend? Steve's calling it out. He called it out last time and hit. Doug, I appreciate you. Appreciate you bidding, and hopefully we get you in one of these breaks here soon, my friend. Heavy Annie, you do not need to send me a request to be in the live. You're already in the live. Curator, who you got in the break? If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Most of you guys I know are regulars here. I know who you got. But if you're new to the channel and you want to let me know who you're rooting for down in the chat, I always love to know who's here in the live rooting for who. It always makes it that much cooler for me if I hit you a big card. Love to know that you're here in the chat. I know given the time of night, there's a lot of people that watch these in the morning, and that's cool too. So those of you who are watching this tomorrow morning, having your cup of coffee, hope you enjoy yourself at the Rock. All right. Yeah, Grazy, we haven't had you anything on the wall in a couple breaks. I have noticed that. Hopefully tonight's the night we turn it back around for you, my friend. We got 16 on Instagram. We got 10 or 11 over on YouTube. I'm going to give it a minute or two. Hoosier Pulls wants a big Loomis. I'm a big Loomis fan myself. He's a creepy fella, but he's a great character in WWE. Trev is here. What's going on? Trev, T. Baker, Lamar, Big Vic, Brett Barker. The gang is all rolling in. Rael, what's going on? It's 11:01. I got here a little earlier. Wes Hall, you got Taker. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. Great to have you here in the breaks. We got a great group, a whole bunch of good people, big fans. Everybody roots for each other, so I think you'll really enjoy it here. This is about as good of a chat as you're going to get in a WWE or really any break. You got Macho, Stone Cold, and the Taker. That's a nice trio there. Not a Trev, just I didn't even catch SmackDown. I thought I would catch the last hour, and I flipped it on and realized it was 2 hours tonight. Then I watched the end of the Heat game right into the Lakers game, so here we are. Wes, again, so good to have you here. Love to see new people here in the chat. Jeremy needs a big Waller. That's my guy. Drippy feels like Wes Lee could hit tonight, or Queen Z. I got you. All right, again, if you guys are new to the channel, we rip the full case. We do a full recap of all the numbered cards, autos, and anything else I deem worthy of top loading. We don't top load every silver and every blue wave and ruby wave during the break. Otherwise, we'd keep you here for way longer than you want to be here. So we fly through these. And by fly through these, I mean we don't fly through these. We love ripping these. We take our sweet time. But we go through these in about 2 hours. So if you're new to the channel, this is going to be about a 2-hour rip. We try to slow roll some of the hits. We have some fun here. We don't just go as fast as possible. But this is about a 2-hour rip. We've ripped enough cases of this to know how long we're going to be here. If you have to tune out or you come back later on and you want to ask me what's up on the wall, by all means, you do not have to feel bad interrupting me, having me go back, show you a card on the wall. We are happy to do so. The wing sauce was too hot, huh? Wonder what flavor he ordered. All right, I'm gonna pop this case, get the boxes out and ready to go. We'll get started here right about 11:05 like we always do. There's nothing quite like a fresh hobby case. Look at that. Those of you who rip with me all the time are probably so tired of hearing this spiel, but I don't just tip the case over and dump it. There's nothing that makes me angrier when I watch other breakers do rips. They just tip the case over, dump it as hard as they can, launch the boxes down on the break table, damage up all the corners more than Panini already does. We got our garbage bag, which I didn't have prepped. Very rookie move, not having the garbage bag ready to go. All right, let's get these boxes out here sorted. Ready to go. I want to see a Gold Rush case tonight. I want to see... We've had so many Mojo Rush cases out of Hobby. We've got a couple crazy gold cases. Pulled 2 Color Blasts. I think we're 2 for 6 in Color Blasts, but our last 3 have been no Color Blasts, so I think we're due to get back on maybe with a Color Blast. Still haven't pulled a gold throwback auto, and I still have not pulled a 1 of 1 in a live out of Hobby. So some goals tonight would be a gold throwback auto and a 1 of 1. I'd love to see a Color Blast, of course, as well. 2 Color Blasts we pulled a Bray Wyatt and a Ronda Rousey. Those would be 2 of the, if I were pulling them for myself, those would be 2 of the least appealing ones for me. So if we do pull a Color Blast, hopefully we pull one of the more fun ones. I'd love to see an Undertaker or a Hulk Hogan. Those would make my kids happy in the morning when they go check out to see what came out of last night's break, which is one of their most favorite things to do in the morning, is see what WWE stuff got pulled. One of these came out backwards. That could be fun. 2 of these came out backwards. All right. Well, we got a couple backwards ones there. I'm going to leave it there. Dr. Grant is back. The doctor is in. This is awesome. The gang is all here. All right, let me make sure the YouTube cam is facing the right direction. All right. Playing Tim Sylvia's UFC walkout. Man, I should know what that is. Give me a minute. It's been so long. Dude, what's going on? All right, guys, give me a minute on that. God, what is that song? What is Tim Sylvia's walkout song? I should know that. All right, let's start with this backwards one. Good luck, everybody. Again, thanks so much for joining the break. Thank you so much for joining the break. So glad to have you here. I think you're really going to enjoy this chat, this group, and hopefully this case, if I had anything to do with it. All right, good luck. Ooh, this one is a weird one. I should know it. Give me a minute. It might pop in my head. I haven't seen Tim Sylvia walk out, and obviously neither of you, but I'm trying to flash back to what he might have walked out to. We got a True Blue in pack 1. Don't tell me yet. I'll tell you when I'm ready to give up. True Blue, Randy O, Dr. Grant, first pack. You're on the board. I know you got Randy O. I don't know if I remember the rest of who you have, but I definitely noticed you had Randy O. 135 out of 199. Randy Orton. Randy Orton. How's the lighting, guys? Lighting look okay? Is it a little dark? I can't tell if the lighting looks dark or if I just have my phone set a little dimmer than usual. Is the lighting okay, or does it need to be brightened up? You guys that are usually here. Oh, the Blast is such a cool card, too. You guys that are usually here, let me know. I think this is a forward-facing auto. Nate is here. Forward-facing autos. You guys know I hate those. It is a forward-facing auto, I believe. Sensational Red. Cena, Stevie Richards, and the $1 Million Man. We've been listening to his song all day. Red. I think that might be Chad Gable, huh? There we go. Chad Gable, first auto of the night. Lighting look okay, guys? Let me know. I can certainly shine the light in a different direction to make sure that it looks a little better. I feel like it might look a little dark on cam, but I can't tell. Razor Ramon. I just watched the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon ladder match with my oldest son as his choice before bed. Dr. G, Steve just hit a Becky auto the other night. You believe that? True orange and a mojo. Orange mojo combo. Let's go. Let's get hot here. A little glare, but not terrible. Is it bright enough, Trev? Bright enough, or is it too dark? I keep messing with the lighting all the time to try to make sure it's ideal, but it's a work in progress here. There we go. Yeah, he walked away just before we all had to check in, see what was going on. Charlotte Flair, true orange, nice. Turn the lights off and use a black light. That would be an interesting break. I don't think that would go well. Gable, Steve, there's your boy. Gable Mojo. I feel like this spot usually goes pretty well. I feel like it went for like $5 tonight. So congratulations to the Gable spot. Got yourself a Mojo. I don't know if he'll ever wrestle, but yeah, we figured those were one of the two things. We actually thought you may have met your maker. We were like, well, he's so shocked that he hit an auto. That's the end. Phil, what's up, man? Goldberg. Try to switch the lighting here real quick. I just don't feel like it's bright enough back there. There we go. That should help a little. Probably going to be a little glare, but at least we got a little more light going here. Oh, geez. Hope everything's okay, Phil. Drake Maverick, how are you? If you just joined us, we got one auto, one mojo, Wendy Chu, a true red Apollo Crews. Yeah, the disco undercards are very, very short printed. People are going to want those. Very cool auto to hit. Apollo Crews, true red. Oh, why I can't seem to get the lighting right in here tonight. There we go. That might be better. Bats and turnbuckles, what's going on? Oh, geez. Hopefully she's all right. If you guys are over on YouTube, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything like that. We are live. We do see your comments. It just takes me a few extra minutes to get to those as it's not the main viewing platform. Kiana James, Razor Ramon again. True red. You're on probation. 197 out of 299. Cody, Kit, Thea Hale, and Apollo Crews. Trev, did I see you get bats and turnbuckles just here to watch? Enjoy, man. You're more than welcome to hang out. It's a great chat. It is a great group of people. Enjoy yourself. We got another red sensational auto. I don't like the forward-facing autos. It's always the sign of a rough box. Let's see if I'm wrong. Stacks. Two rough autos to start. Let's get the bad ones out of the way. Stacks Lorenzo. Out of 99. Stacks. Never a good sign when neither of your first two autos make the wall. But all right. Sometimes the old mojos follow with the gold. Let's see if we can get one of those boxes. Crazy box to start out with. Yeah, they're numbered autos. We should only, assuming it's a normal case that we've seen, we should only see 3 base autos. That's kind of the norm here from what I've seen. Wait, what happened to you, Trevor? Kiana James again. Tiffany Stratton. What is going on? Everybody all right? What's going on? How do I not know? What's going on here? Miko, Roderick Strong, silver. Ronda Rousey. Did you really? Ah, okay. Ludwig Kaiser. I actually, for a second there, I was like, wait a minute. Dante Chen, True Blue. Rhea, R-Truth. What was the time of the fall? Steve, always with the witty comments back. Wes says, of course, my feed isn't working. Everybody else's feed working? It's working here. Everything looks pretty good here on my end. True Purple. Purple, Ashanti Adonis. Anybody having issues with the feed? Anybody? One 6 out of 149. Video won't play, Wes says. Everybody else able to see video? G Basso says video looks good to me. YouTube feed is blurry. Instagram is good. Fair enough. Saul Ruka and Loomis close this out. There's a video? Fine here, says Jeremy. Luis, what's going on, man? How are you? Nice to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. All right, box one, a little boring. Mojo. I'll take a Mojo. A couple boring autos. We're going to build from there. Box two. True Blue. Becky Lynch, Ruby Wave, Roman Reigns. True Blue is a nice one. That one will get to the wall for now. Nice Roman Reigns, True Blue. $186 out of $199. Roman Reigns is going to get up on the wall for now. Jeff Courtney, what's going on? What is that? True Red. Hopefully we can get away from the forward-facing autos. You guys know I hate those. Jagger Reed. Hopefully we can get away from the Jagger Reed hits as well. I don't know what those are, Phil. What are those? I have no idea what those are. Somebody tell me what those are. I might be too old. The Rock. Ronda Rousey. Ridge Holland. No autos yet out of box two. Oh, those. Gotcha. Great use of the eggplant emoji, Dr. Grant. Becky Lynch, Ruby Wave again. Steve, 2 Ruby Waves already. Backwards auto. All right, we're back with the backwards auto, and it's not a sensational. That's a legendary auto. Good luck. Wes Hall, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Hopefully the feed is working better for you now. Autos go down to the brake mat when they're backwards and then back up to see us. Red Legendary, good luck. There you go, Dr. Grant. He is back and ready to roll the $1 Million Man. Everybody's got a price. I've been singing this song all day. 8 out of 99. Because the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Nice hit, Dr. G. Welcome back. There was a Cena in there and a Malik Blade. On the way to preschool this morning, that was the song of choice for my kiddos. And I can't get it out of my head all day long. My wife must think I'm a crazy person. My wife must think I'm insane. Redemption Auto. Rick Boogs. Shinsuke. Alexa. Wes Hall's got some video. Welcome to the video. Redemption. Good luck. Thank you, Steve. Don't break character. We don't like when you do. All right. We got WWE. Prizm. Cena's live. Superstars, Prizm Silver. It's probably not going to be great. Number 4 is Matt Riddle. Drippy. Drippy. Let's go, Drippy. All right. You're free rolling the rest of the break. Drippy with a Riddle. Let's go. Let's get Riddle up on the wall for now. Silver, too. Drippy. There was a Triple H in there hanging out, too. Drippy. Haven't hit a Riddle auto for Drippy in months. Congrats. That's why we love this group. Everybody rooting each other on. I love it. Mia Yim, and we got an orange behind it of Alba Fire. Cody. Alba Fire. $62 out of 99 on the Alba Fire. Your friends on the Mia Yim card? Like they were there during the match? Blair D. Red Jagger Reed again? Really? The same red? I know there's dupe hits in this, but come on. Cruz and Otis. Ah, that's awesome. Mr. Reed, red for the second time. Boring pack coming here. AD. I hate the Ruby Wave silver combo packs. Just get those out of here. Get those out. Can't see comments on YouTube for whatever reason. I'm going to check that here in a second. Yeah, if I was on the card, I would for sure be chasing it. Dewdrop. Luke Gallows. Dusty. EO. Goldberg. All right. Two-pack slot, box 2. Mojo for the second time. 2 Mojos and 2 boxes. We're going to have another Mojo case, it looks like. Grayson Waller. All righty. Grayson Waller, and the Mojo be a big one. Come on. Yeah, I think this is Batista. Scott Steiner, I was wrong. Nice Scott Steiner. Mojo. Thought that was the Batista pose, but I was dead wrong. Nice Steiner. I flexed today and looked really, I don't want to say similar to this, but, you know, maybe I looked a little bit bigger, especially like down in the lats. Like I think my lats were a little bit bigger, but similar. Let's just say similar. I looked a lot like this in the mirror. I didn't. Tell me it. It's going to piss me off when you tell me what it is, but just tell me. No. Teal. Quincy Elliott teal. True red behind it is Braun Breaker. That's kind of a cool color match with the red, white, and blue outfit there. I don't know if I have seen Steiner Math. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever seen it used. Kanye, what does he come out to? He doesn't come out to It's Amazing, because that's my boy. What Kanye song would he come out to? He wouldn't come out to When It All Falls Down. What's Kanye? Through the Wire? Is it Through the Wire? Trev, is it Through the Wire? Could it be? God, that wasn't even on my radar. That's such a good walkout song, too. Such a great beat, too. Such a great drum line. Oh, man, I love that song. Thank you for that. Thank you for that reminder. Macho Blue Wave. That's a cool-ass song. Very cool song. I was always I always liked Nas and Puff Daddy. I always liked Hate Me Now. That was always one of my good workout songs. Saul Ruka Hyper. Saul Ruka hits have been really tough to come by in hobby. Dominic Mysterio. So that's an example of it. I like that. You guys got a score on that Lakers game? Oh, bats and turnbuckles. I really like Charlotte Flair. I think she's really good in the ring. I'm a newbie to wrestling again. Ava Rain Silver. I'm a newbie to wrestling, but I really enjoy Charlotte Flair. I think she's great. That match with Bianca was really, really, really high-level stuff. Base, sensational auto. Ugh. Base, sensational. Don't be a big one. Don't waste a big one on a base. All right, Trev, you're on the board. Thea Hale. It's a new spot for you. New spot for you, Thea Hale. Got a base auto. Maybe we'll get you a better auto, too, down the road. Reeves hit a half quarter, huh? Nice Thea Hale. We'll take that, Trev. That's you, right? I thought I saw that come through for you. There he is. All this man does is hit autos. That's all he does. All he does is hit autos. Packaged up some of your UFC autos here this morning. Seems to be my nightly routine is go to bed at 2, get back up at 5. Try to figure out why my eyes don't want to open, and then sort breaks, ship breaks. There's a Loomis. Orange looks like NXT, and it's Malik Blade. We've had a lot of Malik Blade cards lately. Malik Blade to 99. 31 out of 99. How about a big auto to go with that base? Hate base autos in this. Thank God this isn't 2022 Prizm. There were so many base autos in that product. It was out of this world. He sold his soul for autos, Steve says. Thea Hale, it's Trevor's night. It's Thea Hale night here at Rips Card Rips. Thea Hale True Blue. That one looks nicely centered. Nicely centered on the Thea Hale. 176 out of 199. We'll get that up on the Thea Hale wall there. We apparently are going to have a bunch of them. Boring pack. Ruby Wave Silver. Nobody cares. Caden Carter. Axiom. Brock, Mr. Perfect, Shinsuke, and Eric. What is this? Oh, I thought that was going to be a blue throwback auto. Damn it. Emma, Gnome Dar. True Blue of John Cena. Dr. Grant and Trev just cleaning up on the hits so far. Jay Brothers, what's going on, my man? Cole Viper, I appreciate that. John Cena, True Blue. Send me a reminder of that after the break if you don't mind, Trev. My brain is mush these days. Orange or gold? Orange. All right, the golds are usually later in the pack. We got 33 hanging out here on Instagram. AD, orange. Santos Escobar, True Red. We got 33 on Instagram, another 11 hanging out on YouTube. Appreciate you guys spending some of your Friday night here with me. We have another case run on Monday night. We are going to go back to our usual WWE Fridays and Mondays. For those of you who had gotten used to it, sorry that we broke character there for a couple of weeks, but we are back. You're home for for WWE Rips and UFC as well while it's out. UFC has been a lot of fun. Both have been a lot of fun. I didn't watch all the way through, but I did scroll through to find the face. The face was awesome. Batista red. That's what I thought the Scott Steiner card was. So it's very similar in the pose. Indy Hartwell. Drippy 6-7. Yeah, undercard was very for UFC. Autos were fine, but all in all, no gold autos out of an entire 20-box case is pretty lazy on Panini's part. Yes, he does. Another, we got a Superstar Silver auto. Here we go. Is this LA Knight? Nope. It is Lacey Evans, Superstar auto. Triple H behind it. Lacey Evans, congrats to the Lacey spot on the silver auto. I don't think I have any more undercard WWE running anytime soon. We have a bunch of hobby to run. We'll have a bunch of Revolution on June 7th when that drops. We did a couple undercard breaks of WWE. I think we did, what, 2 or 3? I don't remember. I think we have one more case. We can always run it if people want to go into it. Akira Tozawa red. We have one more, I think, available to run. I feel like everybody likes hobby better, so I kind of have been focusing on hobby. But if people like undercard, we'll run undercard. You guys know me. I'll run whatever. Dr. Grant does not like Revolution. The Kabooms this year are going to make everybody go crazy over Revolution. Steve likes it when he hits. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, no gold so far, no crazy autos. Very average first 3 boxes, 2 mojos, some decent cards, nothing crazy. Let's turn it around. Let's see some gold. Still have not pulled. We will have a lot of the Leaf as well. I'm just not really sure if there's going to be a checklist. Yeah, the chat, that was actually one of the best chat explosions I've seen. That was really good, Boa. I can't believe Steve wasn't actually there. I don't even know if I believe you, Steve. Like, I think there's a chance that you were there and you were just in such shock you weren't sure you didn't have a witty comment, because you usually do. So I think there's a chance you just hit the auto, walked away, and then pretended that you were folding laundry. Because there's no way you're folding laundry during a break, right? Anybody with me on this? Isla Dawn, purple. Does anyone actually believe Steve that he walked away? If he was on the toilet, he would have had his phone with him. I mean, we all know that. There's no way. I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I buy it that Steve put his phone down and walked away. Yeah, I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I believe you, Steve. Yeah, you can fold laundry, but you'd still see it. Ultimate Warrior, Blue Wave, Cora Jade, True Red. Nice ones there. There's a Leaf, Art of Wrestling blaster case. 20 blasters per case. 1 auto per blaster. Really nice checklist. They haven't released the checklist, but a lot of really good names that they have guaranteed will have autos in the set. Assuming there is a full checklist released, we will be ripping cases of that here. If not, we will have personals available out of fresh cases. Nolan Greenfield, what's going on? Gold! All right, come on, big gold. Gold-orange combo. Look at that. That looks nice, but they're stuck together. Come on. What are we doing here? All right. How nice does that look on cam? Yeah. I'm sorry on the Chrome Tennis. I just don't have enough. There's not enough days in the week. Malik Blade, Luke Gallows. We're going to save the gold for after the orange. The orange is Tommaso Ciampa, and hopefully the gold is better than that. Bowman Chrome Inception comes out this week. We're going to have multiple cases of that running over the course of the weekend. My girl is in there, Caitlin Clark. I think Paige Buchers has autos in there as well. So there's some really, really talented women's college basketball players in that product. Good luck on the gold. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Trick Williams gold. True gold. Tennis your favorite sport? Congrats to the Trick Williams spot on your gold. 10 out of 10. eBay 1 of 1. I always save the gold for the end of the pack. I mean, I will always do that. Unfortunately, Trick Williams isn't the best gold, but hey, it's a gold. Congrats to the Trick Williams spot. What do you want me to do, Steve? I don't pick who the gold is. Who's your all-time favorite tennis player? Amari Miller, sensational auto, just sneaks up on me here. Steve's got me all frazzled, getting mad that I waited on the gold. I'll show the next one as fast as I can. We'll see if it changes it. Try to switch it up a little bit. Finn, Gable. Tennis boxing, huh? I can't get into boxing nowadays. There was such a great era of boxing that I grew up watching. There's a nice True Blue Edge. Dr. LASIK, what's going on? Angelique Kerber. Okay. Edge, 145 out of 199. The golds have been rough lately. I agree. We're due for a monster. What did we hit? We hit Razor Ramon. We had a couple of decent ones. I guarantee that's Elias, the purple, based on where the ropes are. It's sad, but I've opened enough of this to know that card off the top of my head. There's a Lacey. Is Paulie the one that was somehow involved with the Connor Floyd stuff? I feel like I know that name. I feel like he was involved in some sort of scandal where somebody knocked him out sparring or something like that. Ulisa Sanga, the Warrior, Gunther. True Red. Roxanne Perez, Emma True Red. Chad Gable. A lot of Chad Gable hits lately. Ray, what's going on? Two packs left, box 4. 1 gold, 2 mojos. Nothing crazy yet. Nothing crazy yet. Mia Yim, Iofi. Your Lakers bet is winning. I'm just glad the Suns got smacked last night. Can't stand Kevin Durant. Another mojo. This one's an auto. It's a sensational mojo auto. Good luck. I agree, Drippy. Look at you. The voice of positive reason. I love it. Mojo. Who is it? Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Congrats to the Idris Enofi or Enough. I'm not sure. I assume that's enough, but either way, enough. Idris hits 2 out of 25. There's nothing worse than when a mojo auto doesn't make the wall. All right. Starting to get the cards, just not the people on the cards that we want. So, let's see if we can fix that going into box 5. Idris Enofi. Enofi. I don't know how that's pronounced. Golf should be. It's another hot NXT cases. Right. Golf should be right up your alley then, Trev. You can do both those things pretty readily. True Red coming. Velton Prince. Awesome. Let's stay hot with all of the NXT people. Good. Used to like bowling as well. That's another great sport where you can do both of those things simultaneously. Blue. I haven't been bowling in a long time. I got to do that. Blue Kofi. Saul Ruka. Kofi True Blue. Again, if you joined us late, we will do a full recap of all the hits, autos, and anything we top load at the end of the break. If you have to tune out, this break will be available on both pages. As long as both pages are there, which should be for a very long time. Dewdrop True Purple. Dewdrop is here to change the case, hopefully. Rhea. I've started buying up some Rhea cards. I'm really starting to become a fan. Starting to become a fan of Rhea Ripley. I've always enjoyed watching her wrestle, but I love the character. I think she's going to be the champ for a long time. Starting to try to buy up some Rhea Ripley stuff. Redemption. Redemption. Luke Gallows, VHBK. Undertaker. Yeah, we're going to use Undertaker to cover that, not Akira Tozawa. Good luck on the redemption. WWE, Prizm. Let's see a bunch of words here. Throwback signatures, Prizms, gold. Oh, my Lord. Yikes. Good luck. Gold throwback. Good luck. I assume this is Roman Reigns, but I'm not sure. Card number 8. Brock Lesnar. Gold. Wow. Someone called that. Congrats to the Brock spot. That's a massive card. Wow. Gold throwback Brock. It's a huge card. So annoyed that that's not. So annoyed that that's not a live card. Gosh. Congrats to the Brock spot. Who called that? So annoyed that's not live. He's live in like everything too. Be such a sick card to see. It's got to be a redemption. Still, congrats to the Brock spot. Awesome hit. Wish I could see that card. I just want to see a gold throwback in any of these. Just want to see it. Haven't seen one yet. All right. 5 boxes in, couple golds, bunch of mojos. We're starting to go. Yeah, he'll definitely sign it. I want to see it, selfishly. I want to see the damn card. I like to see the cards. I like to be able to see what they look like. I love the throwbacks. In WWE and UFC, the throwbacks are by far my favorite set. We also haven't hit. Yeah, he's live in UFC, which is what I don't understand. These aren't on-card autos. These are sticker autos. Amari Miller, True Red. Like, why they couldn't take the sticker and just make that card live, especially the gold. Like, they did that with Stone Cold and Cena and Select. Like, I think they made some of their lousier autos redemptions, and then they made the golds live. It's annoying. Either way, huge card for the Brock spot. I'm just annoyed that I don't get to see it. Sensational auto to go with that. I can't imagine that's going to be a monster to go with a gold throwback, but I am wrong all the time, as everyone who's in here all the time can attest to, so I hope I'm wrong, and this is another monster. Red, sensational. I think we know who that is. MVP. $60 out of $99. Are television ratings still a thing? Like, is that still what they judge? I don't feel like they are. I don't feel like anybody's going off ratings anymore. There's so many people with DVRs. Like, how do you do ratings? We got a True Blue in here. How do you do ratings when there's 75 different viewing platforms? There's YouTube TV. You're people watching on the app. Carmelo Hayes is the True Blue, the best sensational auto. I get it, they matter, but there's no accurate way to measure it. I worked in that industry for a while, and the Nielsen ratings were the go-to. If you do a little research on the Nielsen ratings, it's kind of a sham. It's not actually accurate, especially now. Yeah, the TV deals and revenue are a big deal. Roxanne Perez, Gunther, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying someone to say that, oh, the ratings are dipping now that they know Vince is in charge. Like, there's no way to accurately measure that right now. Small sample size, there's no way. Absolutely zero chance. 0% chance that anyone can tell you with 100% certainty. Seth freaking Rollins, Steve on the board with a numbered hit. And Thea Hale blue again, Trev. Why not? Tonight we're not going to hit multiple different numbered autos. We're just going to hit the same one. 18 out of 199. Up on the Thea Hale block here. But I get it. Fans are upset if Vince is changing things on the fly. 10 out of 99, Seth. But there's no way to actually say, like, oh, the ratings are dipping. There's no possible way. Nobody knows that for sure. Jamon, no Dolph yet. But you got 7 boxes left. So there's still hope. Eric B-Fab. Axiom. So we got 3 mojos and 2 golds in 5 boxes. I like that. I like to see that. That's a good ratio. Which, again, if you look at the prices of hobby boxes, they're going down. But Panini just finally sold out of their inventory at $260 a box. Rick Boogs. I think Blowout Cards and Dave and Adams panicked a little bit and dropped their prices. I think you're going to see this stuff fly back up in price. Only because the cases, for the most part, are really, really loaded. DVR is one thing, but how do you get a rating when I watch it on my app, on my TV upstairs, when it's not on any... It's not on my cable box or a DVR. How do you get a rating if I watch it on the app when I'm not even in my house? How do you get a rating when you're watching it on YouTube TV? How do you get when you're watching it on Sling TV? No way. No way that they've come out with a way to trace all that and track it effectively that quickly. No way. No way. I refuse to believe it. Nobody can prove me otherwise. I'm usually not very standoffish on stuff, but I've always been kind of skeptical of the Nielsen ratings, and now, with all the different ways to view stuff, like, I think there's no way. Damon Kemp, Tony D'Angelo, True Red, Ronda Rousey, Tony D'Angelo, Shayna Baszler, Buffalo Jr., what's going on? Exactly, Dr. Grant. Exactly. Exactly. How do you track how many people actually viewed your program? It's all to get advertising revenue, and I get that, but I get it. The ratings and the revenue are important, but all I'm saying is there's no way to effectively say that the ratings are tanking because Vince is back involved. There's no way. Steve, you gonna fly across the country or what? Ivy Nile. What do you got? Blue Wave and an orange. Exactly, Trev. Exactly. But that actually becomes like their science. Mia Yim. Phil, your buddy's in an orange Mia Yim as well. July 2030. He's already got the date. That's awesome. Dodgers, what's going on? Vol fan, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. Have we got any autos out of this box yet? I don't think so. We are on box 6. If you're just joining us, there's a Finn Silver. Elias. Boa. Come on, autos. Annie, what's going on? You do not need to request to be in the live video. If you are here watching the video, that's all you need. No need to send me the request. Agreed. There's no way. It doesn't matter how bad the product gets. The fans, it's like Cleveland Browns football. It doesn't matter how terrible what you put out there is. The people will still show up. And they'll spend money. And people will complain. People will complain and go, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to give them my money. And then you know what they'll do? They'll buy tickets to the next game. Same thing with the WWE. Same thing with all passionate fans. You keep going. You keep showing up. You just keep going. Of course, the WWE is fine. Of course, the Browns are fine. All these people are fine. Montez, Macho Man, Big E, Elias, Andre the Giant. Have we had an auto yet out of this box? Any autos yet? Am I crazy or have we not hit one yet? I might be crazy. Ulisa, Joe Gacy, True Red, Wrestling Merch. What's going on? Wrestling Merch, I think I see you always getting to Target, getting all the action figures. I took my 3- and 5-year-olds today because they were awesome all week. My 5-year-old's about to graduate, head on to kindergarten. I took him out to hunt for some wrestling action figures today, and we stumbled upon the Elite Bret the Hitman Hart. Easily the coolest action figure I've seen so far. That gold is Brock Lesnar. It's a throwback signatures gold redemption, and the gold to the left is Trick Williams. Have we hit an auto out of this box? Anybody? That's an auto. Brock Throwback Gold is definitely the best auto out of the case so far. Here we go with a sensational silver of Brian Knobs. Yep. Brian Knobs, Grayson Waller silver behind it. Yes, that is what I meant. It's numbered to 75, Dr. Grant, just like in Bowman baseball. Brian Knobs, I assume there's an auto in here. Hopefully we don't get shorted unless I just forgot about one, which is very possible. Did I forget an auto, guys? Or was the Brock Redemption in this? No. Stone Cold, there's Karrion Kross purple. Did we get shorted or am I a lunatic? Finn. Did we get shorted one? Brian Knobs. Let me look back here real quick. I don't think I saw another auto come through. Was Brock in that box or no? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so if we got shorted there, I am so sorry. If Brock was in that box, I'm sorry that I didn't remember it. That's what tends to happen right around midnight. After a week of travel and watching toddlers and ripping codes till 2 a.m., sometimes I just don't remember like I used to. Pole Viper says Brock was in that box. Thank you. That makes me feel less crazy. Teal. Baron Corbin. This is an NXT Teal. Cora Jade Teal. Nice one for the Cora spot. Really nice hit. Ivar, True Red. Kevin Nash. B-Fab. I'm kind of annoyed that B-Fab didn't come hang out in one of my breaks. I feel like she would have had fun in here. Cora Jade, 32 out of 49. From what I heard across the industry, B-Fab was buying her own spot in a lot of breaks and then coming in and hanging out. I don't know why she didn't come into mine. You have Cora tonight, Trev? Mojo insert. Top tier insert. Another Mojo, man. Stacks. Good luck on this one. Someone just came in asking for this fella. Dolph Ziggler, Mojo to 25. Congrats, Trev. I didn't know you had Cora here. That's awesome. Dolph to 25, top tier. 18 out of 25. Mojo. Do you have it, Trev? Yeah, I think she likes the Twitch platform. I think that's what they were saying, is she likes hanging out over there. I think that's part of, like, that might be one of the platforms she does some stuff on. But they said that she was awesome. Another Mojo. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, that's a Prismatic Entrances Mojo. 2 in 1 box. Let's go. Let's get hot with Mojos and golds. Come on. Bray Wyatt. Blue Wave. The Rock Silver. Mojo Prismatic Entrances of... Roman Reigns. God, that card is sweet. That card is awesome. Roman Reigns is starting to grow on me, guys. I'm not going to lie. That card, I don't know if the camera's doing that justice. The Prismatic Entrances are my favorite subset or insert set, whatever you want to call them. Man, it ain't easy. Congrats. 23 out of 25. Nice Roman. A couple really nice hits out of this case now with the Brock and the Roman. It's turning into a pretty good case. We still got 5.5 boxes left. True Orange. It's just really hard for me as I watch some of the Ariana Grace True Orange rookie. This is a popular spot. I was saying it last night in the UFC break. It's just really hard to watch the wrestling nowadays, and then you go back and you watch the commentating of Jim Ross, and it's just... The A&E docs are incredible. They're incredible. I think, yeah, did I already hit that one for you? It ain't easy. I know I've hit you a Mojo. Was it the same one? It's just really hard to compare wrestling now to when the commentating was so good. Tamina, True Red. Like, nowadays, the comment, you almost have to mute it. I don't even know who they are, but they're awful. Like, it's almost like they're having a side conversation, like they're not even watching the match. Like, if you listen to Jim Ross, you can tell he was legitimately so thankful to be there doing what he was doing. Like, every single step of the way, you could tell he was so gracious to be there and just enjoying every minute of it. Nowadays, you got the one guy talking about his wife being attractive. Like, what are we doing? Another Mojo auto. Why not? Mojo Sensational. Good luck. Who is this? LA Knight. Mojo to 25. Bang. That's a nice one right there. That's one of the better ones you're going to hit. 7 out of 25. LA Knight. Michael Cole's okay. Michael Cole's okay. Who's the other one? Who's the other guy? It's just not the same. It's not, there's no enthusiasm. I meant to yell that out, Nate, but I forgot because I'm old. Gigi. Bray. Corey Graves, that's who it is. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, this box is pretty good. Is that 3 mojos in this box? 3 in this box? Goldberg, Ulisa Leon, True Blue. Phil said it during our Bowman rip the other night. He said this is an influencer case, which was pretty funny. I really enjoyed that comment. This is an influencer box. The old influencer box. The old Triple H. Triple H we have not seen much of yet, my friend. You got 5 boxes left. Another auto incoming. It is a sensational auto. Might as well be a mojo at this point. Base. Angelo Dawkins. I showed it the wrong way. My apologies. AD. We would have known immediately with his auto. I'd love to see a color blast. I haven't seen one in weeks. We have Macho Man, Cedric Alexander. The Dragon. Yeah. Find a 4th, you'll find a blast, they say. Let's see what we got. I don't feel like our first couple color blasts came in crazy ones. Katana Chance, True Red. I feel like they just came in normal boxes, but who knows? Either way, I'd love one to be in one of these last 2 packs. Two packs left, box 7. Hope you guys are having fun. The chat, as usual, is fantastic here. The best part of breaking here is not me. It is the chat, which is all you guys. Sarai. Ronda Rousey. Braun Strowman. JD, Terry Funk, and Brutus Creed. Yeah, the Ronda had a gold and an auto of hers in the same. That was wild. I can't remember the Bray Wyatt box off the top of my head. No color blast in here. Ciampa, Nikita Lyons. Where can I see Nikita Lyons wrestle? Is she on Tuesday night NXT, Trev? I feel like for a while, like her cards were going nuts when Select was out. Where can I see her wrestle? Lakers by 16. That'll be the end of the Golden State Warriors. That'll mean Draymond is gone. That'll be a very interesting shift. This is a weird era of NBA basketball because there's not a single really good team in the NBA. Like the Lakers aren't good, the Warriors aren't good, the Celtics aren't good, the Sixers aren't good. Like there's a bunch of like okay teams, but like 5 years ago, 5 years ago, these teams, none of them would have stood a chance at a title. So it's cool to have like an actual chance to win again, but in a weird way, it's not really all that exciting. It's not really all that exciting for me watching. I actually like the dynasties. I like watching dominant teams. I like rooting against those dominant teams. Nowadays, it's just like, all these teams kind of suck, and I don't care. I just don't want James Harden or Kevin Durant to win because they have both contributed to destroying what was my favorite sport for a long time. What is WOW? Is that World of Warcraft? I'm a late bloomer. Roman Reigns. Ricky the Dragon. But either way, if you're a Celtics fan, a Sixers fan, any of these teams, like everybody's got a chance to win the title, which is kind of cool, I guess. Downgrade, what'd they give you? Orange and a blue in here. Orange is an NXT, it looks like. Ugh. I don't know who this is, but you guys said the other night if there was the worst card you could hit, it would be Mr. Stone and an Iofi Valkyria blue. Someone has the 1 of 1 of this listed, by the way, and I love this card. My kids would love this. It's a $500 card. Someone has it listed for $3 grand. So I sent him a message like, hey man, do you want to move this or do you want to leave it? You want to move this card or do you want to leave it up for $3 grand? And he goes, hey man, best I can do on it is $1,500. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Well, you let me know when you want to move it for 500, and when you do want to move it for 500, it's probably going to be worth about 300. So you have my username. And weirdly, he didn't get back to me. And also weirdly, it's still listed. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand listing a card that high. Like, what are you doing? Do you want to sell it, or you just want to show people you have it? Indy Hartwell, $3 grand for an insert 1 of 1. Yeah. He'll message me, I'm sure, in 3 days and be like, all right, I'll take 1,000. I'll be like, cool. Let me know when you get down to about 475 now. But I really do want the card. It's another 0 feedback seller. Every card I want that surfaces is somebody who's never sold a card before. I can't want a card that somebody who actually participates in this hobby pulls. It's always got to be a newbie. Oh, let me create an eBay account and list this thing for 10 times what it's worth. Someone has a 1 of 1 riddle listed at 2.5K. Yeah. Good luck. Idris. Chad Gable. That's the 3rd time. I'm going to check this in the recap. It's the 3rd time we've hit that exact red card, I'm pretty sure. Breakersville, what's up, man? Cool. Gotta have 1,500 for it. What do you mean you gotta have 1,500? Did you open 8 hobby boxes? You didn't hit one other single card and you gotta get your money back on this one card? Or do you want to sell it? Those are your 2 choices. Belts and turnbuckles. Kevin Nash. It's not necessarily about who's like good. It's about who. Thank you, Nate, for the confirmation on that. And for also telling me I'm not crazy. Danny, again, you do not need to request to be in the live video. You are here. Welcome. Enjoy the break. Yeah, if it's an Undertaker 1 of 1, a Hulk Hogan 1 of 1, sure, you can request some crazy numbers. You asking me, Mark? Most I've ever paid for a card? I'm probably a bad person to ask. I don't buy a lot of super high-end stuff. Most I've ever paid for a card? $600-700. $600-700. Sorry, Captain, I didn't see your question. If I missed it, I was yapping away. Sometimes that happens. $600-700. I don't buy anything too crazy. I've never paid over $1,000 personally for a single card. I've pulled a Taker 1 of 1 for my friend Trevor here. That was a fun rip, man. And the best part about that was I had a buddy of mine. I'm not really good at like cutting video clips. So I had a buddy of mine cut the clip and then it got on Gem Mint. And the first comment was some guy that was like, get your hands off the front of the card, rookie. I was like, yeah. Maybe I should put the nitrile gloves on. Or I could just wash my hands, touch the card wherever I want, and it'll be fine when it gets to you. But it was so funny, like, to read that first person's comment. Like, that shows you, like, everything that's wrong with social media. It's just, like, some guy that probably has never ever bought into a break or bought a card just sitting there and had to say something. Sensational Signatures base, our third base out of the case. Oh, Brian Knobs is going to hit twice. Batista Silver. Ooh, that's a huge card, Nate. I forgot about that. I remember when that product came out. That was like the chase. I can't believe you hold that card. That's really cool. Really, really cool card. Yeah. But it actually like kind of bothered me, which was the weird part. I was like, man. Zoe Stark. Baron Corbin. Somebody just called out happy and he just showed up. Baron Corbin. Actually, believe it or not, I love this card with the money in the background. I hate Happy Corbin, but I really like that card. Should have an auto in this pack if I'm not crazy, which, you know, at 12:15 here on Friday night is questionable to say the least. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We got a blue superstar auto. Steve, you're live here. Matt Riddle. Here we go. Finn Balor. Finn Balor. Third Finn in a couple. Couple of breaks. I'm sorry this one isn't headed your way, Phil. You do have a mojo. Did you get those yet? 40 out of 49. True blue. Finn Balor. Phil is not a happy man right now. Get him off the screen. I'll pull it off the wall, just out of respect. I know you're not happy to see that one there. You would have had that one more than likely. You already have it? All right, you already got that one. You got the mojo, you got the red. What do we get? Mojo and red the other night? 4 boxes left to go, y'all. Need to see some more gold. One true live gold that we can see. A Brock Lesnar throwback auto gold, which is an insane card. Now let's see some more gold. Or a 1 of 1. I haven't seen... Toby, what's up? Toby, who'd you get in this break? I feel like you might have a big card here. Toby, I feel like there might be a big... I almost spit out my my beverage there. My water. Jimmy Uso, Ricky the Dragon, Iron Sheik, Mr. Stone. Toby, you just hit a Finn. There you go. Oh, who has Brock Lesnar? I feel like it's somebody who buys into a lot of my breaks. I'm not sure if it's somebody who's usually in the live. Another mojo will be an auto. It's not an auto. I thought it might be a throwback auto. Mojo's off the chain in this product. It's just crazy to me that the prices of this are dropping. If you ripped last year's Prizm, you're lucky to get one mojo out of a case. KO. Nice. I never hit Kevin Owens cards. Never hit KO cards. Congrats to the KO spot on the mojo. 2 out of 25. Mojo's everywhere on the board tonight. Everywhere. Nice hit. We'll throw this up on the... we'll throw it here. Here we go. Right there on the mojo spot. Trev, you're not a KO fan? I feel like you would like KO. I feel like he seems like a really hardworking guy. Ooh, what is this? Is that a duel or a throwback? Good luck, y'all. That is a different back of an auto than I usually see. Wait a minute. There's a legendary auto in here. What the heck is that? Hold on. What are we doing here? It's just a random backwards card with a legendary forward facing. Okay. We got a legendary auto, and I have no idea why there's a backwards card back there. So we're going to find out. Legendary auto is Torrey Wilson. Nice Torrey. We're just going to rip the Band-Aid on this because I don't know what to expect here. Awesome. A base Apollo Crews. Thank you, Panini, for making me think that was something wild. Tibbs, who you got in this break? Welcome to the break, my friend. Torrey Wilson. Tibbs, I know you had some big spots. You have Brock Lesnar by any chance? Nice Torrey. 4 out of 99. Cool card. The riddle was silver. The auto was silver. The one that just came through was a silver as well. Tibbs, you don't have Lesnar? Man, who has Lesnar? Nikki Cross. Bunch of Ken Griffey Jr.'s and Barry Bonds, Donruss rookies. Hey, are these worth like $50,000 or what? You got it, Trippy. Jay Brothers, we've got a gold Trick Williams and a gold Brock Lesnar throwback auto. So 2 golds so far with 3.5 boxes left. 2 golds total, only one that you'll be real excited about. Ronda Rousey. Whole bunch of mojos as usual. It seems like it's mojos everywhere. Auto incoming is a sensational red. Yeah, real nice gold Brock throwback. I want whoever hit that to send me a photo of it when it comes. You think you have him? Oh, who is that? Is that Spike Dudley? Spike Dudley. That's the first time I've hit that auto in 7 cases. So it does exist. That's cool. Nice Spike out of 99. 21 out of 99. Johnny Gargano. I didn't realize Johnny was such an HBK fan. I watched an interview with him the other night. Will Clark is my favorite, Trev. Will Clark is my favorite left-handed swing of all time. It's the best looking. Don't even come at me with Ken Griffey Jr. Will Clark swing. Go watch it. The best looking swing of all time. Oh, I love Will Clark's swing. I used to watch him on repeat as a kid. God, what a beautiful swing. Yeah, it'll never get better than his swing. Absolute perfection. Perfection in motion. My dad, I was a right-handed batter, but my dad used to show me Will Clark. It's just like, Brian, anything you can do to swing like this guy, do everything you can. I grew up watching, I grew up in the best baseball era. Watching Will Clark, Tony Gwynn, Kirby Puckett. These guys were monsters. Barry Bonds. Say what you will about Barry Bonds. Before the alleged steroids, he was still a top 10 baseball player of all time. Saul Ruka, True Red. Nice. Saul's starting to show up a little bit more here on the break table. No kidding. Nate. They're still coming in. Sage cards are worth a lot of money. You might want to get in on those. 270 out of 299. Saul Ruka. Hey Wes, you know, I don't know if he was convicted. I like to use the word alleged, just, you know, keep myself out of any controversy. Maxine Dupree, True Red. Nice one there. Everybody likes Maxine these days. Either way, you know, if you listen to the old Bill Burr, Bill Burr's first stand-up bit, when he talks about steroid use and stuff in baseball, he's like, you know, people want to compare this era to the old era. He's like, back then there was no drug tests. He's like, so, you know, you want to talk about the guys way back in the day. He's like, half of them were probably on cocaine. He's like, you don't think cocaine helped you see the baseball a little bit better? I don't know what the bit was, but like, he's like, you know, he's like, you're out there in the 12th inning of an extra innings game. Like, I could see every stitch on that pitch. You know, it's like, hey, look, everybody tries to find a way to get ahead in all these sports. Everybody does. They do it in MMA, they do it in UFC, they do it in WWE, they do it everywhere. The most important thing is that the fans are entertained. And I'll tell you what, tell me you weren't entertained when Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and those dudes, when they were cutting in on SportsCenter to show you every at-bat. Tell me that wasn't a ton of fun. Tell me that wasn't the most fun era of baseball you've ever watched. Tell me that wasn't more fun than 4 years ago when people were just watching baseball bored out of their minds. Yeah, John Jones did some dumb stuff too, but yeah, and don't do that either, Nate, but I'm just saying it was fun. Scott Steiner, it was fun. Immoral? Sure. Cheating? Sure. But I was entertained. And to me, I like to be entertained. So, you know what? You want to hurt your own body to entertain me? You want to hurt your own body to entertain me? I'm all for it. I am all for it. The Mark McGwire, zoom, literally, you couldn't turn the TV on without them showing you an at-bat. It was awesome. Yeah, you had to stop what you were doing. Like, oh my God, this guy's going to hit another ball into the water and right field in San Francisco. It was awesome. Base auto. Is that Robert Roode? There's a lot of Robert Roode autos lately. All right, enough with the base autos. I think that's 4. Judge last year was cool, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. And like, they cut in, but nobody really cared. I didn't care, personally. I didn't care one time with Aaron Judge at all. It's very different for me. Yeah, I just didn't care. It wasn't the same. Boring. Couldn't have been more boring for me. All right, another Mojo. Yes, Steve, that's something nobody talks about. Ooh, who is this? Nice Dakota Kai Mojo. Nice one for the Dakota Kai spot. We don't have a lot of... Unless you caught the last home run, in which case that was not boring at all. When it's the Yankees, it hits a little different. Obviously, their fan base and everything else that goes along with the Yankees is a little different, but I just didn't care. Didn't care at all. And they got bounced out of the playoffs. It's just irrelevant. It'll go down as a cool year that didn't result in a championship or anything else. It'll kind of get, I don't know, I think 20 years down the road, I don't even think that'll be a blip on anyone's radar, honestly. I think there's going to be other guys. Trout's another one that I've got some differing opinions on. Like, I think Trout's great. I love to watch him play, but it's astonishing to me that people pay what they do for him, for his cards. It's astonishing. Like, he's never won anything. Like, sure, his stats and everything else are off the wall and off the charts and everything else. Who cares? He hasn't won anything. And he hasn't even shown, like, I get it. The rest of his team's been rough, but like, what are you buying? You're buying like the best statistical player that never won anything? I don't know. Right. I just don't get it. Like, he is far and away the most expensive baseball player you can buy. I mean, Julio Rodriguez is getting up there now, and Wander was up there for a while, but what are you doing? Like, what's the collection? Like, what's the goal? Like, what's that going to be worth long term if he never wins a title? Alexa Bliss, True Orange. Man, we haven't hit any Alexa stuff. Akira Tozawa, we already hit that card. Can't wait to see how many dupe reds we've hit. Yeah, actually. Baseball's strange. The fans of baseball and the hobby, man, people love collecting prospects, which I get it. But we all need a Stone Cold. I get collecting prospects and investing, but I don't get buying all the Mike Trout stuff. I don't get it. Seems like a great dude too, which is cool. I like to see that, but I don't know what that's going to be worth long term. Bianca Belair, True Red. I would rather have a Nolan Ryan autograph. I would rather have a lot of cards than a Mike Trout. Right, and the stats are cool. That's great, but like in every other sport, like you got to win for your cards to be worth anything. You have to, or at least show the sign of being able to win or being in an organization that you may win someday. Nolan on a baseball, it's awesome. What is this? What is that backwards? I have no idea what this is, y'all. But it could be fun. It's got a big old hook on this card. Big hook on this one. I think this is a throwback, if I had to guess. Good luck. Let's find out. This is a throwback auto. Nice. Good luck. Throwback auto of... Someone just called this. How about a Stone Cold Steve Austin throwback auto? Who called that? Trev? Trev, nice call, my man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, it's awesome. Nice call. Card does have a bit of a hook to it. Everyone enjoy your drink. Cheers. That's awesome. His signature is awesome. That's fantastic. Congrats to the Stone Cold spot. Wes, is that you? You're on the board, my man. Welcome to the break room. Nice hit. Sweet card. You can thank Trev for calling that out into existence. That's kind of how that works here. Jay Uso. I like Mike Trout. I actually have his shoes. I usually don't buy people's shoes, but his baseball shoes that came out last year, some of the best cross trainers I've ever seen. Loved them. I very rarely buy people's shoes, but I did. They're great. I love watching him play baseball. I just don't understand why he's so beloved in the hobby this far into his career with, what, a couple playoff games? All right, we got 2 boxes left to go. Give me just a second. I'll be back in 30 seconds, guys, to rip the last 2. Nice Stone Cold. All right, we're back. I couldn't let Stone Cold hit an auto without going to get a fresh one myself. Thank you for your patience. Every so often, I take a little 30-second break. 8:08. Late to the show, but go Oscar. We haven't hit any Oscar yet. It's been a good case. Good case. Not a great case, but we're like one massive one-of-one card away from a great case. Stone Cold autos, Mojos everywhere. A gold Lesnar throwback auto. 2 throwback autos. Ohtani is the greatest player the MLB has ever seen. He's got the potential, certainly. It's pretty wild this day and age to do what he does, both at the plate and on the mound. I agree with you. He's got to do it a little bit longer. I would argue Barry Bonds is the greatest player that's ever played. I would argue Barry Bonds is the best player I've ever seen. Barry Bonds swung a... Someone looked this up, but I feel like Barry Bonds swung a 28-inch bat. Something crazy like that. Like a 32-28 was his 30. It was his inch-ounce ratio, which is a wild bat. Super heavy, but super short bat. Barry Bonds was a 40-40 guy when he was like 175 pounds. I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions. That's what makes sports awesome. That's what makes sports awesome. You don't have to agree. I hate when I get with people that like want to like convince me they're right. Like, I think Barry Bonds is the best player of all time, but I don't think any of you need to think that. You can think whoever you want is. I'm not going to get mad at you. Yeah, I think Ohtani might be the best talent we've ever seen in terms of what he can do. But he's got to do it for 10 more years. Agreed, Mark. Nobody had that. Nobody had hand-eye coordination like that, man. And with that bat, my dad always used to like, he would choke up. He choked up on a 32-inch bat. It's wild. Another base auto. Ricky Steamboat. Will Clark had the best looking swing I've ever seen. I didn't say he was the best baseball player I ever saw. But who am I? I'm just some guy who watches a bunch of sports. I don't know anything. I just have my own opinions. Although I was the first, I will say this. I'll always go back. If you go back on my Instagram feed, I was the first one to say Mac Jones stinks. Like, when people were paying $1,000 for base Prizm Mac Jones autos, I was here laughing, just literally ridiculing people, saying, what are you... But we also need you, people that were buying Mac Jones autos for thousands of dollars. We need you in the hobby, Aaliyah. But I every once in a while, I'm right. I usually am a better read of people who suck than I am of great players. But, like, I can usually tell you if someone sucks that everybody really likes. Mac Jones sucks. And he has sucked since he was a rookie. He is awful. He brings zero of the attributes you would want in a franchise quarterback. Justin Herbert is also someone who doesn't win football games. Has every attribute you would want to be the leader of a great football team. Also has really talented receivers and a great running back around him and a pretty solid line and good defense, and still can't win games. And that's where it gets hairy when you're collecting guys and investing in guys. I would take Justin Herbert. There's another Alexa Bliss hit. Nice. I would take Justin Herbert over Mac Jones every day of the week and twice on Sundays, but neither one is a player I want to invest my money in. Yeah, everybody was like, oh, Belichick, he's going to be the next Brady. It's like, yeah, maybe Brady was the only Brady, and Belichick kind of rode his coattails the whole way. That's a controversial argument, but how many titles does Belichick win without Brady? Belichick lost a couple titles he should have won with Brady because he couldn't coach the defense. He gave up like 50 points to the Eagles in a Super Bowl on a gimmicky offense. Sensational Blue. Who is that? Shinsuke Nakamura. Nate, you're on the board. God, I love Dan Marino. Yeah, every rookie quarterback. I remember Justin Fields. Freaking, that one's 48 out of 49. One off the eBay 101. Justin Fields, like silver Prizm rookie autos were going for like $1,500 on release day. I'm like, what on earth would you ever buy that card for? But Stormy did not like that. Do you have that one, Nate? Carmelo. Hulk Hogan. True Red. My kids actually have both. In all the boxes they ripped, we pulled 2 of those. So they both have one of that card on their nightstands. Dr. Grant, if you're listening, the Shawn Michaels Gold Immaculate is my son Ben's favorite card in the world. He says goodnight to it every night. He has all of them. He's got a couple of them. But Dr. Grant, that HBK Gold Immaculate, he loves it. I have not gotten him a Hulk auto yet. I've not. You know the ones they keep wanting, this is my challenge with it, Trev, is they want the Leaf ones. As we look through, they're like, can you buy me this one? And they keep wanting me to buy like the Leaf Dolph Ziggler, second Dolph hit. They want me to buy like the Zebra Leaf out of like 20 or whatever they are, out of these weird Leaf products. I don't know much about Leaf, admittedly, but they really want me to buy them. But they're like, the people that have them, the Zebras and everything else, they want like $400 or $500 for them. And I'm like, nah. No, you don't need to send one. I appreciate it. I'll get them one eventually, but the ones they keep liking are the ones with all the prints. Oh, what is that? Oh, that tricked me. I thought that was a 1 of 1, but I saw the top first. All right, we got a Mojo and a purple. Man, I thought that was Mojo. I went like this. I thought I saw Mojo purple 1 of 1. Mojo and purple. Good luck. Good luck on the Mojo. Boa. Drippy, we always take the HBKs. My kids love them. Ultimate Warrior Purple is way better than that Boa Mojo. Cool Warrior. Gosh, Boa. What are we doing here? So many Mojos and so many bad ones. We've had so many bad Mojos and Golds lately. Still a really good case, but God. Like, why? Why this card? Why? Come on. Nobody wants that card. Unless you bought the Boa spot. Congratulations. Sorry I'm dogging the card, but yeah, the boys have some cool HBKs. Hey, Phil, you know which one my oldest kind of fell in love with today was the Rockers slabbed card that you sent us. He loved that card today. He just watched back some of the Rockers stuff. Boa's finisher. Yeah, I like the books. I need to spend less time looking at my phone and more time like listening to actual like humans tell me knowledge about what they've done in their lives. I appreciate the books. This break community is the best. It's not even close. Liv Morgan, Seth Rollins. I was so lucky enough to have dumbed my way into the WWE community with a case of Revolution a little over a year ago. It has changed things for me drastically. I can read a little bit. Yeah. Maybe not right now, but before the hours of midnight, I read pretty good. But yeah, he got that. Benny got that. He got the HBK, the Rockers, Marty Jannetty. slab PSA you sent him, and that's on the nightstand tonight. Fortunately, we don't have enough stands to hold all the cards, so he's just got like a mess of cards sitting there. My wife keeps coming up there and she's like, "Can we like clean this up?" I'm like, "No, just leave them." All right, let's move the wall back for the final box. Prepare the platform for the final match. That's gonna be my new thing. The old Bloodsport. The old Bloodsport reference before the last box. That's gonna be my new thing. All started with the case of Revolution. That's right. Good luck on the last box, everybody. Ooh, it's one of the ones where they're backwards. I like this. Not backwards, but as you can see, it just looks half and half. Ooh, come on. Looks half and half. Could be a wild box. What's WWE Most Wanted Treasures? Is that the thing that... Gold and a color blast? Let's do it. I agree. 122, 101. I think it stayed under, didn't it? Wasn't it like 228? I didn't bet the game, but I would have bet the Lakers. But I can't bet LeBron James. That's the best line. Next time you get in a fight, try to keep your clothes on. God, what a great movie. You made him say Matei? Gable. EO. Purple. Yeah, that was the first case, Steve. That's wild. Steve's been with me since the very first case. Steve hit the Becky Galactic out of the first doggone case. And he has blanked so many cases since, and he is here hanging out, and we appreciate him. Nice. Everybody gets roped in by a Galactic. Then there's the cases where we don't even get one. He's from Caden Carter. Yeah, I don't like LeBron. I don't like LeBron the person. He's the most talented basketball player to ever walk the face of the earth. I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's in the top 3. But that's just my own opinion. Thanks, Phil. Superstar Auto is backwards. Let's go now. Can we see something numbered? Yes, it's blue. Good luck. Hey, Shotzi. There we go. Shotzi. I think that's you. It ain't easy. Shotzi, man. I haven't hit a Shotzi out on a long time. Shotzi, 48 out of 49. A lot of 48s here. Jay Brothers, you're a big LeBron fan? I just think he's a bad human. Just don't really like him. He started this whole hold your... LeBron started the whole, if you don't like your organization, you can hold the owner hostage and force your way out. And it just turned into such a, it's just awful. I mean, Kevin Durant has forced his way out of every team he's ever been on. It's awful. LeBron essentially destroyed NBA basketball. He made it from you get on a team, you get a rival, you start recruiting people to come play with your team, and you just want to beat them, to, if I can't beat them, I'll just join them. Seamus True Red. It's awful. He destroyed the competitive balance in the NBA, and it'll never be the same. Yeah, there's no point in signing a contract. I wish the owners would just be like, oh, you want to go somewhere else? Cool. You can just sit out. will suffer, but they can't, and they know they can't. That's what sucks. What's that? Damn it. I thought it was a 1-of-1. True Blue. Thea Hale Hyper. Angelo Dawkins is our True Blue. Ben Simmons. God. Nobody cares about stats. No one cares. Please don't give me stats, J Brothers. No one cares. Nobody cares about stats. LeBron's also never had a significant injury, which is different than all the other megastars that have ever played the game. Jinder. Lacey. Massey. Yeah, that was a base. That was a nice one. I remember that card. I remember holding it up and going, is this one good? People were like, yeah, that's a good one. I distinctly remember holding that card up and being like, rings. You don't have that many rings. Superstar auto to close us out. LeBron's lost more championships than a lot of the greats have won. He also carried a lot of bad teams to titles and then got dominated in the title games. Ooh. We're going to close out with a Superstar Mojo auto. Good luck. Good luck. This is... Who is that? Ricochet. Ricochet. Mojo auto. So many Mojos in this case. Can we see a gold on the way out? Nice Ricochet. I love Ricochet. 12 out of 25. It's not the most exciting. Yeah, it wasn't my best moment, Steve. I didn't know what the product was. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But we got there. That's usually like the story of my life. Like, yeah, we didn't really know what we were doing, but we sort of figured it out. Oh, God. Someday I'm going to go back and watch that. It's still live on my channel if you guys want to go back and watch. Still live there. Nikki Cross, purple. Still live, just hanging out. It's funny when they show like... It's funny when they show like Shawn Michaels, like how crazy athletic he was for that generation. And then they show now like Ricochet is so much like crazier than he ever was, but doesn't get any of the accolades. I agree. I think that's a cool card. I really enjoy it. We got a orange and a, come on, orange and a blue to close us out, guys. Space Jam 1 was so much better than Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2 was awful. It was so bad. Brown Breaker. All right, good luck on the last two hits, and then we'll do a recap. Rod Strong, orange, and Vader, blue. Everyone but Vince hated... Well, you could say that Hunter didn't hate the HBK. Rod Strong and Vader. All right, recap time, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. As always, this... Yeah, send it to me. I'll be up for a while. Hey, Drippy, you got an auto. We didn't get you an auto last like 4 times. We finally got you one. We try hard to get you stuff. All right, recap. Sheamus. Mark, thanks for hanging out. Akira Tozawa, Alexa, orange. Damian Priest, purple. Maxime Dupree, Saul Ruka. I agree, Kobe's the GOAT. I agree. Nikki Cross, Tori Wilson, Finn Blue Auto, Baron Corbin, Brian Knobs, but I've always been a Kobe guy. Always been a Kobe guy. It goes Kobe, Jordan, LeBron for me. Katana, Angela Dawkins, Tamina, Ariana Grace Orange, Ivar, Cora Jade, Karrion Cross, Brian Knobs again, Joe Gacy, Mia Yim, Ivy Nile, Tony D'Angelo, Seth Rollins, Carmelo Hayes, MVP Red Auto, Amari Miller, and Dewdrop Purple. Next wave is Rod Strong, Vader, Nikki Cross, Angelo Dawkins, Shotzi Blue Auto, Io Sky, Boa Mojo, Ultimate Warrior Purple, Dolph, Hulk, Shinsuke Blue Auto, Alexa Bliss, Aaliyah, Ricky Steamboat Base Auto, JC, Giovanni, Bianca, Drew, Bobby Roode, Scott Steiner Red, Kofi Blue, Elton Prince, Idris, Mojo Auto, Chad Gable, Emma, Elias Edge, I did not know that. Mari Miller, Ciampa, Cora, Ultimate Warrior, Isla Dawn, Lacey Evans, Batista, Santos, Angelo, John Cena Blue, Malik Blade, Saul Ruka Hyper, Quincy Elliott Teal, Braun Breaker, Jagger, Alba Fire Orange, Jagger again, Ashanti, Dante Chen, Channing Stacks, Lorenzo Red Auto, Razor Ramon, Apollo Crews, Charlotte Flair Orange, Chad Gable Red Auto, and Randy O. And then up on the wall, in no particular order, we got a Trick Williams, Gold, Matt Riddle Silver Auto, the $1 Million Man Red Auto, Roman Reigns, True Blue. Whole bunch of mojos coming at you here. We got Dakota Kai, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler top tier, and Scott Steiner, all mojos. I think that's 6. I think there was 9 in the case, 10 in the case. Gable Steveson, 10 mojos in the case. It's wild. LA Knight, Mojo Auto to 25. Ricochet Mojo Auto. Roman Reigns Prismatic Entrances Mojo. The Thea Hale stand has 2 blues and an auto. A Stone Cold Steve Austin throwback auto. Thank you, Trev. Thank you as always, my friend. And the hit of the break is a redemption, unfortunately, but a monster redemption. Throwback Signatures Prizms Gold, card number 8, Brock Lesnar. Huge hit for the Brock Lesnar spot. Congratulations. Guys, we'll be back Monday night with another full case of WWE Hobby. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.